Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Welcome in to World News Tarot, the first of our Q&A when it relates to major political events, and in this case, world leaders. I'm so excited to have you all here with me. Hello, Shauna, Ethereal World. Hello, Anti-Gravitish. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, you guys have already put so many names in the chat. We're going to have fun tonight, that's for sure. I want to read this intention though first. All information is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. That gives me protection from any, nefarious information saying that I'm out to nefariously judge anyone wrongfully. I do, and I set this intention, and I have come across the information concerning how I want to do these lives. And so this is my intention for these lives because I understand that political leaders have rights too. All right. In this Q&A, we drop the name of a political, economic, or religious world leader in the chat. We will respectfully ask Spirit about their intentions and energy as it relates to their service to humanity. All information is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. The tarot cards will pick up the energy of each name, but use your intuition to accept only what resonates with you. Before each live, I do enter into a grounding meditation, and I request my higher self, Christ consciousness, and the higher spirit guides of the highest love and light to guide information for everyone's best and highest good. And so please be respectful to everyone in the chat. I invite all nationalities, denominations. I invite all political parties. We are in the US, and there's a huge influx of political parties and a lot of, could you say, emotion. So we are going through a tremendous change, but I want to invite everyone from every political party. So go ahead and just set the intention with me that we ask for truth for our best and highest good, and that every person is on their own journey in this evolution of the world, this ascension process. And sometimes we contract to come into different locations or different mindsets. So we as souls, like for example, I have contracted to come into a very, very, very religious community. And I mean, like, I could not wear makeup. I could not cut my hair. I had to wear skirts, and I had to wear hats in church. I could not pray to God if men were present. And so it was a very, very restrictive environment. And I had to grow step by step into coming out of that. And some people contract to come into they come into this world with different political ideations because that's the way they were raised. So I want to make this chat and these lives I'm going to be doing for world events and world leaders just to be open and free and to hold space for one another to explore different ideas. Okay, so we have several names in the chat already. I want to make sure I read all my intentions. Yes. I have set an intention for myself that I only want to ask in this live right now, the leaders' intentions and their energy in regard to their service for humanity. So I don't want to do any mudslinging. I don't want to do anything to try to, they're right or they're wrong. I just want to give people an idea of what is the energy of the cards concerning, the energy of spirit concerning this name, this political figure in regard to how they are in intending to influence humanity. Are their intentions pure in their service to humanity? Okay, so to begin with, I feel like I need to set the stage from spirit really quick before we start into the names. I just feel like there's a little message coming in to set the stage. Is there anything that we need to be aware of? Thank you. All right, there is a lot of emotion right now on the political stage. There's a lot of sadness. I'm actually getting sadness and grief. I think it's because mental mindsets are being challenged. We have the Six of Pentacles, but it's upside down. And the Six of Pentacles is representing the balance of finances, the balance of resources. And with it being upside down, that means a lot of the emotion and the sadness is concerning an imbalance of finances, power, political power. One more. The Lover's card. Many people are at a choice point. And so simply by channeling information, by you all coming here and actually channeling and looking for the right, just looking for the truth, just saying, what is the truth about this? It's actually providing an energy for the rest of the collective, the rest of the world, to be bolder in their choices in looking for the truth. So it's like you all and I were setting a vibration of, we might not have the answers, but we are actively seeking truth concerning economics, politics, religion, etc., etc. That is a whole vibration in itself and is highly contagious to other people's consciousness. So kudos to everyone here who is simply saying, I wish to know more, Spirit. All right, I feel ready. Let's get started. So I'm letting you all dictate this, okay? And on the replay, I will not be taking any other questions. So this is a live event. You all get first dibs on everything. I might consider some questions in the next live. I plan on doing the next live. Well, I'm doing the Wednesday night lives on Ascension, but the lives with world leaders or world events, I'm actually, Spirit gave me a topic for the next one, but it's something like world events or it's something else. I can't remember. I think I wrote it down, but it's going to be March 15th it's a Saturday at 7 p.m. That's what I'm planning so far. So mark your calendars, and I'll try to put up a little earlier so that you can get notified. All right, Shauna, how are you? For Canada, I would like to ask about Mark Carney, likely soon to be Prime Minister. And Pierre, well, we'll go into Pierre here in a minute. And I hope I say the names right. Pierre Polivier. I actually have a French heritage. My mother was Canadian French, so was my father. So I should be able to say this, but I think I butchered it. Likely to be voted in as prime minister as soon as election is called. Okay. Likely soon to be prime minister. And then Pierre is likely to be voted in as PM prime minister as soon as an election is called. Okay, so it looks like there's a temporary position that's opening for Mark Carney, and then possibly Pierre Polivier is going to be the actual one voted in. Let's just see what Spirit has to say. I'm actually being led to this old-time deck, but it's a financial resource leadership boss kind of deck. Spirit, I'd like to ask about Mark Carney. What can you tell us about his energy, his intentions, or even his future? What would you like to come through with him, likely soon to be Prime Minister in Canada? Mark Carney. Mark Carney. I connect to the vibration of the name, and I have to say the words because I'm a word person, so I use my words to connect to the cards. Mark Carney. What can you say about Mark Carney and his intentions and energy for humanity? Thank you. Okay, very interesting here. I'm not being led to take reversals. He has been, okay, we're getting here the Page of Pentacles concerning him. So I'm hearing the words, puppet, he's not as powerful as he seems to be. Can you all see me okay? Do I need to put some more light here? And my thing's not plugged in. Is that better? Is that okay? There we go. With this, I immediately saw a puppet. I immediately saw with this Page of Pentacles someone who has little power. When it comes to pages, knights, queen, and pentacles, pages are the lowest quality. This is pentacle, which is representing resources, finances, or a position of authority. We have it aspected here with the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is regret, negativity. It's just a lot of sadness and sort of depression, as you can see by this card. Look how he has the spilled cups. So he actually has two cups behind him, which is a very interesting concept here. 2 cups behind him that he is not noticing. So this is saying this is a temporary situation for him. And the center of the card in his energy is 8 of Cups, him leaving it behind. Very temporary. He has been placed there for a divine time. And it does look like this is the King of Wands. Now, this is leadership in some other area. He will be leaving and taking another position later in life. Now, when it comes to his intentions for humanity, what can you tell us about his intentions for humanity? 7 of Pentacles, he plays the game. He's just playing the game. He's kind of doing what he's told. He would like to do what he wants. Queen of Wands. This is his authenticity, but he has a lot of pressure on him right now. He's hoping to get a position where he can be a true leader. This is not a negative energy. However, he is playing. He's kind of doing what he's told because things are kind of up in the air and they're kind of messy right now. He has a lot of voices speaking into his life and a lot of responsibilities. So he's looking for a position where he can be authentically himself. There are some things in his past that he is regretting. Very much so. All right, and now let's go ahead and pull on Pierre Polivier. Let me go ahead. I have to be very, very intentional here because it's Pisces energy. We might be going into Aries, but I've been very emotional. Okay. Now let's look at trying to hurry because y'all have a lot and this is amazing. Thank you for your support. Just being here supports me. Together, we connect together. And it's okay if you disagree with the reading. Tower. Okay. Pierre Polivier. Okay. Now, how do I move the chat? Anyway. Pierre Polivier. What can you tell us about him, his future, or his intentions in service to humanity's spirit? Pierre Polivier. There's something about him people are not aware of. He is in contact with another high vibrational group of people. He's going to have a major change in his life. Okay, he's in the past. Here's the past energy, 3 of Cups. This is another group of people. This other group of people he is already in contact with concerning a brand new beginning or position, but it's very secretive. Nobody really knows or are being told exactly what his position is. He's going to go through a major timeline shift that is going to greatly upgrade or change his life. 2 of Swords. He might enter an energy where he is temporarily blocked. This is a major timeline shift for Canada. This is a major, I'm hearing runner up or run to change things. And he might go through a period. What's this block? The Sun card, Ace of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. These are very positive cards that's saying he will possibly come into a position of governing others, but he might just run into some temporary blocks first. This Sun card is telling me, it's screaming at me, he possibly will be prime minister. That's the intention. And this is a brand new energy, a brand new beginning for him. Now, this 3 of Wands is telling me that there's some distance to this, some expansion, some distance here. So we're just going to leave it as a timeline shift. Timeline shifts are up in the air according to what spirit, it is up to human potential. There are some temporary blocks coming to his life, but he's very positively supported. What can you tell me about his energy? Okay, interesting. What can you tell me about his service to humanity? I need to clarify this and I need to tap into this question because a message is coming through. What message is this? Okay, he's heavily involved in the financial status of Earth. of Canada, excuse me. We have the Moon card, which oftentimes represents corruption or revelation of corruption. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is the financial system. And then we have the Strength card, and this is the manipulation or the graceful retaking of a financial system. I pulled on that energy to say, is he with the old system of corruption, or is he moving into a revelation and exposing of the old system? The cards that came up were positive. Queen of Pentacles. This is a mother nurturing energy that's very concerned about her resources and the resources of her family or her country. 10 of Pentacles, society. He is here focused on helping humanity and his people become financially stable. He's going to help them through a tremendous financial shift. I have a lot of energy coming through my arms. It feels very good, very positive. Does this resonate with you, Shauna? He's definitely headed for some temporary blocks, but his intention appears to be, okay, good. What's good about this is that I don't know anything about these people, and that's the best way a tarot reader can pull cards. Shauna says yes, because that way my ego and my mind doesn't get in the way. Okay, now I want to ask about, I'd be interested in, Ethereal World says, I'd be interested in Recept or Dogon, or Dogon. I'm just going to say it the way I feel, and then hopefully I tap into the vibration. Recep Erdogan, Turkey's president, and specifically his intentions. I can't see this. Can you please help me? Okay, there we go. It's in the way. Turkish expansionism, possible intervention in Ukraine, relations with Saudi Arabia, Israel, Iran, USA, and NATO. Okay, so I can't go into every one of those specific, but I could bring it in as, what is Turkey's president, Recep Erdogan, specifically his intentions concerning Turkish expansion, and let's just say his intentions for the Ukraine and NATO. Okay, let's just go with that one and see what Spirit wants to say. Let me go ahead and clear the energy here and figure out what deck wants to tap into Turkey's president. Feeling the same deck. Expansion. He definitely wants to expand. Recep Erdogan, Turkey's president. Spirit, what can you tell us about Turkey's president and his intentions concerning Turkey's expansion in regard to Ukraine and NATO? Interesting here. He's the Knight of Wands popped up in the past, and I heard the words, he's ready to fight. Okay, this is alleged information. This is for entertainment purposes only, but I heard the words, he's prepared to fight. He's ready to fight. He's ready to demand expansion. Three of Wands is the travel or the expansion card. Now, the energy concerning him immediately is the Two of Wands. This is mostly the ideation stage, the idea stage, the thinking stage. But he puts his ideas fast into action, and he's not always prepared to back up his claims or his ideas, I guess you could say, his plans. He's definitely a planner. King of Cups. I'm hearing the words emotional. The King of the Cups do represent emotion, and then Justice, legal action. So I'd like clarity here on his intentions to emotionally take some sort of legal action in some way. He wants something new. He's looking for something new, and he's looking for partnerships. He's demanding certain nations make a choice. I'm hearing the words about him. He wants people to make a choice about him, to make deals with him. He's looking for something new and to enter into legal agreements with other nations. He's emotionally but consistently pushing to make some sort of legal contracts with other nations. Are these good for the service of humanity? Are these good contracts, partnerships, agreements? Are they good for the good of humanity? Page of Swords, the Empress card, the Ace of Cups. So this Page of Swords is telling me he's not fully being honest. He's not being honest in all of his partner deals, allegedly. This is telling me he is interested in his country and his country's wealth and expansion. He wants something new from his country because he hasn't had the opportunity to truly make his country what he wants. I think he's been squeezed. When I look at these cards, I have to go with yes. His intentions are good for his country. He's not fully telling all these surrounding countries exactly what his intentions are, but he wants his people to get the help they need. I am hearing the word sleazy, but I think it's kind of, he's had to be that way. He's had to be a little feisty to get his people what he needed, because he's kind of, I'm seeing him, he's being squeezed on all sides from all the nations. So tell me if that resonates with you. That's at least the energy that's coming through. Okay, anti-gravity-ish. Please look at some UK leaders. And Ethereal War says he may be the savior nobody expected in Turkey. So we're talking about the Turkish president. He may be the savior nobody expected in terms of removing Russia from Crimea, if not other parts of Ukraine. Wow. Thanks for taking my question, you say. He has suggested sending peacekeepers into Ukraine, and he has business interests in Crimea, and Putin is afraid of him because he's a tough guy. Oh my God. Yeah, I got from the cards, he's ready to fight. He's tricky. Like, that's the energy. He's tricky. And I think Putin doesn't quite know what to make of him. I just got a lot of chills when you said that, which is confirming the energy that we did pick in. But the fact that you said he may be the savior nobody expected in terms of removing Russia from Crimea, if not other parts of Ukraine, there's definitely some sort of factor he's playing in, but he's also being very careful for his own country's sake. So yeah, that's very interesting. He's tricky. He can also bring in Saudi support as a secret. He's got a lot of business deals. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is so much fun. Okay, next question. Anti-gravity-ish. Please look at some UK leaders such as King Charles. Oh my goodness, are we going to go there? I almost got sick to my stomach. Prime Minister Keir Starmer. It's an English name. I should be able to pronounce it. London Mayor Sadiq Khan. Okay, that's not an English name, but that's okay. Reform Party leader Nigel Farage, and shadow influencer, the PM's bestie, Lord Wahid Ali. Okay, so I'm definitely going to take a few names here, and then we're also going to be looking at, I'm going to pick 3 names for you, and then I'm going to go into some of the other questions, and then if we have time, we'll go back to a few more names if we can. And we're also going to see how sick I get, because sometimes when I tap into leaders from the UK, I actually get nauseous. So let's go ahead and clear the energy. And that's just how energy works. All information is energy. And when a clairvoyant or a tarot reader or a psychic taps into real authentic energy from the spirit realm, from the spirit of truth, it always goes on the wings of energy, frequency, and vibration. So to tap into truth, you have to energetically tap into it. And so I actually do like light language before I come on here. I call upon Holy Spirit. I pull on some of my Christian background prayers. I pull on some of the New Age meditations. And I just ask Holy Spirit within me to connect me to the vibration of truth. That's some of the side effects of connecting to the energy, is I do feel it sometimes as it interprets to you. Okay, let's pick King Charles. Do you want to use the same deck? Yes, you do. What can you tell us about King Charles? What are his intentions concerning service to humanity? What are King Charles' intentions concerning service to humanity? Okay, we got the 10 of Pentacles, which is humanity, and the only blank card in this deck. It's blank. And this deck was made with a blank card to say Spirit either doesn't want you to see or you're not allowed to see. Anything else that you can tell me? 10 of Cups, family. 9 of Pentacles, independent. Ace of Cups, somebody new is coming in. I think someone independent is ruling his office. His family is ruling the office right now. This is the family card, and this is the family card. But concerning King Charles' intentions to humanity, Spirit is either number one, not letting us see them, or they don't exist. So you take that as it resonates. But there's an independent source that's and somebody new coming in to fulfill his role. All right, we're just going to leave it there. We're just going to leave it there because that's all the information I'm getting. All right, Prime Minister Keir Starmer. I should be able to pronounce that. Starmer. What can you tell us about Prime Minister Starmer in the UK? High Priestess, King of Cups. Ooh, a manipulator. Okay. Past energy, he's told a lot of lies. Allegedly. High Priestess, little sleazy, secretive, and emotional. When these two cards are together with the lying card here on the table, this is saying he's very, very tricky. Like a lot more tricky than the president of Turkey, who's just interested in kind of making himself the best deal possible. This is a little bit of a different energy. And we have the blank card. And we have the 3 of Cups. So it's looking like he's going to be making some deals with some people. I'm getting this is the energy behind King Charles. And I got that before I even pulled the deck. When I saw his name, after I connected to King Charles, like this is the energy behind King Charles. I don't know if that even makes sense, but that's what I'm getting. He's going to be making some business deals. I am not trusting his energy when it comes to his pure intentions for serving humanity, especially with the blank card. Anything else? He will be leaving office soon. I do not have a time frame, but his days will soon be over. I believe a council, a group of people will take over his position, or he will somehow be influenced by a group of people. Okay. London Mayor. Let's go ahead and do the London Mayor, Sadiq Khan. And I want to clear the energy here because I'm getting the energy with the London Mayor is different. I really felt connected that King Charles and the Prime Minister were heavily involved in like purpose and intention and activity. But this is different. The London Mayor, Sadiq Khan. What can you tell me about Sadiq Khan, the Mayor of London? Two of Cups, 9 of Wands. He's protecting himself. King of Pentacles. He's being blocked. This is his center energy. He's being blocked and held back. He will be leaving office soon as well. But the cards that he came in at is the Lover's card. Or no, the 2 of Cups, excuse me. So the 2 of Cups with the 9 of Wands is he's really in a tough, tight, squeezed position. He's trying to protect himself. See how she's protecting herself from the sun, trying to grow her wand of grape leaves, and she's just struggling. She's got to protect herself. And this is from either a partner, an actual marriage partner. I do not know his marriage status, or this is very interesting. I'm trying to see if this is a group that's squeezing him, but it's definitely a companion or a partner of some sort that's squeezing him. And this could be a higher official. This could be the Prime Minister, King Charles, that he is sort of in league with, but that this higher official is squeezing him tight, and it's financial. Yeah, he's being blocked from doing what he really wants to do in London, and it's looking like he's not going to be in office for much longer. What are his intentions? Let's just ask, what are his intentions for his higher self is coming in? He's contemplating a lot of what's going on, and his higher self is kind of awakening within him, and he's starting to realize some things because of some of the corruption that's around him. Yeah, so his intentions for London. What are his intentions for London? Seven of Wands. He really wants to take London to a better place, but he's being squeezed and blocked. And he's really in a place of protecting himself, but he's awakening. He's slowly realizing some things, and he's contemplating a lot. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead now and let's just go ahead and do Reform Party leader Nigel Farage. Reform Party leader. Now, I know nothing about UK politics, so this is fascinating for me. And tell me if it resonates. And of course, you don't have to agree. 4 of Wands, but it's just cool to see your opinions. 4 of Wands is coming out. We want Nigel Farage. Nigel Farage. What can you tell us about you? Reform Party leader, Nigel Farage. Strength and Emperor. Very, very strong energy coming in. We have 5 of Pentacles. It looks like he's lacking for some resources, but his intuition is tight. His intuition is spot on. Something is definitely of a higher vibration within him. Okay, now this is the Hierophant. So this is the system of the matrix, the system of the politics, the system of, sometimes it can refer to the cabal and the deep state. So we need clarity here of what's happening. He's trying to gracefully but firmly shift his party to be the leader. He's trying to shift it in a higher vibrational way, but something's coming in with the system of the matrix he's up against. 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords. There's the block card and the 10 of Cups. Okay, I'm just getting here. It's just messy. I'm getting here that his intentions do seem to be higher vibrational. But this Lover's card, or this 2 of Cups again, there's a entity or a person or a energy. I guess I could say there's an intelligent energy in the UK that's actively working against him, blocking him. And with this 10 of Cups, this is a happy family. So I do believe this is his intentions, is to create happy families in the UK. I'm going to leave it there because that's all that I can really see. It's definitely like a constrictive energy when I tap into it. If you support a person who you would like to see in office and you feel their intentions are high vibrational, I tend to pray for them. I tend to ask their spirit guides to assist them, to protect them. I ask the angels or spirit divine to surround them, give them strength, to help them, to also give them the knowledge that they need to accurately become the vibrational leader that they need to be. I definitely do believe that our prayers make a difference if somebody is struggling. Okay, we're going to look now at Magma. Please look at Ukrainian General Valery Zaluzhny. Valery Valnusky, now ambassador to the UK. Okay. And then there's also other politicians. Thank you. So let's go ahead and pull this Ukrainian general. Okay, all of this information is alleged. It's for entertainment purposes only. I am actually a huge non-proponent of war. I could go on a lecture of how if we're going to ascend for humanity, we need to get to a place where if I do something to hurt you, I feel it. But I do realize we live in a 3D world, and until we all ascend together, there is sometimes fighting and war. I'm not here to take sides on anything, and anything I say here is not to take sides. I want to invite all people, regardless of what side of this conflict you're on, just to embrace here that we all ascend into the highest version of humanity. That being said, let's look at Ukrainian General Valery Zaluzhny. I'm just going to say Zaluzhny, ambassador to the UK. Okay, Ukrainian General. What do you want to tell us about the Ukrainian general who is now ambassador to the UK? Okay, I think I've got his energy. I kind of like his energy. I don't know why, but I kind of do. 2 aces, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. The Queen of Cups, this is an emotional energy. Aces represent new beginnings, and the Queen represents stability, usually. Tower. Interesting. The Tower card is a shaked foundation to produce intense change. 10 of Wands. Heavy energy. What can you tell us about this Ukrainian general who is now ambassador to the UK? Valery Zaluzhny. Oh, he came up as high vibrational. He's going through a tremendous shift then in his vibration when it comes to his intention. He's left something behind. He was given this offer, but left it behind, 8 of Cups. He was given this offer as a way to get out of Ukraine. He really wanted to get out of the mess. It was too, and I'm hearing the words, damn chaotic. It was too much. He wanted out. And he took the position in the UK because it was offered to him. And this was a tower moment to many people in his, I'm seeing where he came from. I don't know if he came exactly from being a general and a military commander to an ambassador, but this really shook up the military generals and his platoon, I'm sure he has a lot more than that, but his units and what he was over. This was a shaky foundation. And he took this as a quick offer because he wanted to get out of some of just the chaotic energies. We hope for a good leader to come to create order in Ukraine. Thank you. That's such a good way to put it. We set the intention that a good leader comes to create order in Ukraine. All right, so now let's go ahead and look at the politicians. Andriy Yermak. Queen of Wands, that's that intuitive, higher vibrational intention. You can't get a more intuitive, good intention card here. Definitely, the card flipped out of the deck saying it is higher vibrational intention. So it doesn't mean everything he does is right, but it is. Andriy Yermak. He's been through a tremendous change, but there was some lying or alleged truth not completely told about this tremendous change he's going through right now. This is not in the past. He's going through a tremendous divine shifting of his life around. He's not being completely honest of everything that's shifting in his life. I think he's holding it close to his vest. He's trying to get his life in order. Politics, 2 of Wands. He's got some great ideas, some inspirational ideas he wants to implement, but they're just in the thought stage. Ace of Swords. He's going to come out somehow or other very strong in his words, in his communication, but this is future energy. This is here at the end. So this is telling me expect some heavy hitting words to back some of the changes that's going on in his heart currently. And I don't know when these words are going to come out. This intention is going to come out, but at some point when he speaks, he's going to speak a lot of truth. This is Andriy Yermak. All right. Mike Halio Podolak. I'm just going to look at that name because I can't pronounce it. Mikhailo Podolak. We're just going to say it that way. I want to tap into this politician. Spirit, what can you tell us about this politician? Mikhailo Podolak. I'm not feeling anything on his name. He's being blocked by the system. He's in a tight position again. These cards keep coming up. A lot of energy is being applied to him. 6 of Pentacles. This is financial. Knight of Cups. He's trying to get out of a difficult situation. To be honest, this is alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only. But send him good vibes because it looks like his family might be a little bit involved in the mix-up, and that's applying pressure. And he wants to do what's right for his family, but he's kind of in a bind also financially, and he's just kind of in a tight situation. And I do think it involves some of his kids. He wants his family to be safe. He wants his family to be okay. So I'm seeing here that he's not moving forward a lot, maybe in the ways that we want him to, or for the good of humanity, I should say, because we can have opinions all we want. But he's definitely trying to make decisions concerning the safety of the people he loves and just the well-being. Okay. Dmytro Kulba, another Ukrainian politician. Dmytro Kulba. What can you tell us about him? And this is the last one from the Ukrainian pile. It just said pile. Boss, but Pentacles. 4 Pentacles. Restrict. Okay, financial. He's leaving. He's moving. He's doing something. Okay, the Queen of Wands came out for his energy in the future. So this is saying he's going to be moving into higher vibrational politics or leadership economics. However, some of his resources are tied up currently, and he wants to be the leader, but he doesn't have the finances to do it. And so it looks like he might be changing political positions or places to where he can more authentically be himself and follow some of his intuitive, higher vibrational, inspirational ideas. It's looking like he will be moving positions here shortly. And in the future, his intentions are going to be for the good of humanity. Okay. So let me go ahead and say, okay, so I've got another question from Shauna, but let me see if anyone here, thanks for taking my question. Maybe a savior. Okay. Elder Harmer. Starmer, Elder Harmer. I do not know what that means, but it sounds like a rhyme. I hope for the good leader come to Ukraine. Okay, cool reading. For those Ukrainian leaders. Yeah, we don't know much about them, but I'm sure for Ukraine, they're pretty important. I like the diversity here. Okay, perfect. So we can go back to some of the leaders if I've missed any of them. I just didn't want to miss any of them. Is Pierre Poilievre going to be sucked into the World Economic Forum, or will he form a union with the USA somehow? Hopefully he kickstarts a rebirth of a strong Canada. I have to clear the energy here because we're moving from the Ukraine to Canada. And we don't want lingering energies here. Sometimes when I get off these tarot readings, my head and my neck just feel so heavy. So I have to take care of myself. Pierre Poilievre, are you going to be sucked into the World Economic Forum? Or will you form a union with the USA? Or will you do something else? Or will you kickstart a brand new rebirth of a strong Canada? We ask for an overall intention and higher guidance. Queen of Wands. Y'all, I'm not making this up. It flips out. His intentions are higher vibrational. He wants to do what's right by Canada, and I just got chills in my legs. He wants to move Canada forward. What else can you tell me? Emperor, boss, Eight of Pentacles, the working class, the working conditions, the economy of Canada is his focus. Five of Cups, he's been in deep regret over something. The Magician. Shanna, I think he's going to kickstart something good for Canada. He has tremendous energy. He's coming up as the emperor, a world leader. He's coming up with a working class supported. So he's supported by the working class of Canada. That's at least what the cards are saying, allegedly. He seems to have very strong energy within him. Two of Pentacles. He will be giving I heard the words a second chance. I was going to say this means like a second choice or a choice, but I wanted to say immediately a second chance. A second chance to make a second choice. This is I'm feeling very happy right now. My stomach is just happy. My heart is swelling with goodness. So he definitely seems to have positive intentions to help the working class of Canada. Okay. And then we have, I like the diversity here. Thank you. What can you tell us about Saudi Arabia's King Salman al-Saad? King Salman al-Saad. Saudi Arabia's King Salman al-Saad. Now, are you able to put in the chat anything that you know about him? I hear him a lot. Like, is he currently making deals? But I won't read it till after. And if you don't know anything, please don't feel like you have to. I'm just kind of curious myself. King Salman al-Saad. What can you tell us about King Salman al-Saad? We're going to Saudi Arabia. Going to Saudi Arabia is so powerful. I think people underestimate Saudi Arabia. King Salman al-Saad. Thank you. What can you tell us about his intentions for his people, for humanity? He's got a lot of plans. Nine of Cups, a lot of wishes. No, so this is a different energy, but then you have the plan card as well. So this is like dreams, this Nine of Cups. He's got dreams for his land and his people. 10 of Pentacles represents his people. See how they're in a house, but they represent society, civilization. And he's got secretive plans for his people. He's not telling everybody what his plans are, but he's got some dreams. It's like he's like staring like, I could do this. It's like he's got a dreamy, I almost like see his eyes, like he's like smoking something or he's drinking something and he's like dreaming, if I could just do this for Saudi Arabia. Yeah, he wants to rise his people up. I heard the words world power with this card. He wants to become one of the first world country, world power next to the U.S. He's got big dreams for his country. Big dreams. They are higher vibrational. They're just a dreaming king. Transition. He wants a lot of change for his people and his land. He wants what he darn deserves as a people. He knows he's powerful. He knows his people are intelligent and smart. He knows his land has resources. He's dreaming. He's dreaming right now. Then let's go ahead and United Arab Emirates President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. United Arab Emirates President. Thank you so much, you all, for putting their full names in the chat, because that helps me. I think it's helping me connect to their full vibration. United Arab Emirates President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. interesting too, because I think United Arab Emirates is in the same location as Saudi Arabia. I'm not familiar with the geography. Let's go ahead. Let's first, before we go on to United Arab Emirates, let me read this comment from Anti-Gravity-ish. Over the past few years, Saudi Arabia has been modernizing the country, allowing women to do more than previously, welcoming international business, and would be an important gateway between the West and the East. He's got a dream. King Salman, dream. He wants, that's beautiful, because he's got a lot of energy. Like his dreams it's not like plans. Like he's like dreaming into the future. That's beautiful. He wants to work with the East and the West. Thank you for your insight. It looks like Saudi Arabia may take some of the benefits between East and West that the Arab Emirates have been enjoying for the past decade, but they are against Iran. Interesting concept there. 10 of Swords. There's something been surrendered in that whole conflict, because when I was reading it, this card popped out. So something was surrendered. Take that as it resonates. And I don't know what that means in this whole. Okay, so let's go now to United Arab Emirates. President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. What can you tell us about him? Thank you. 4 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, he's definitely guarding his resources tightly. He's definitely protecting his land, his people, his homeland. This is the home, and this is his resources, homeland. But his homeland has some, this is an 8 of Swords, and it's like a possible construction, but it's not completely valid. So this is like, he's got a blindfold on, the swords are surrounding him. He feels trapped, but the ghost going to chop his head off is nothing but a ghost. So it's an illusion. That's the word I'm looking for. It's looking like something is an illusion. Let's get further clarity. He's going through a major change. His nation is going through a major change right now. 9 of Swords is coming to him. He's got some stress on the horizon. I don't know anything about this country. I don't even know exactly where it's located. So I'm just going with the energy I get. He's been tight with his resources, protecting his homeland. His land is going through a shift here. Something is ending. And this could be an illusion of some sort, or I'm hearing the words, or protection of some sort. And this is creating some stress, or will create some stress for him. Something is changing on the world scale for him that is creating or will create some stress. What else can you tell me? Let's go ahead and look at his intentions for the good of humanity. What is United Arab Emirates President Nahyan's intentions for humanity? This card fell out. Queen of Wands. It fell out. And I'm cutting the deck. I'm going to get the next card. Page of Swords. This is a little bit manipulative. And the blank card. So, and I don't mean manipulated by this card. There's something he's not telling or not being told to him. His intentions came out pure and higher vibrational, but it's a little bit messy in the politics or in his words or what people are telling him. And there's something here that I can't see, and I'm not allowed by spirit to see. So we're just going to leave it there. We're just going to leave it here. The Arab Emirates have been too loyal to Hamas and Hezbollah. Hope they change direction. That's very, very interesting here. This is the transition card, the change, the world card, and the death card. The transition card just means death and rebirth. And this is flipped out when I read your comment in 3 World, and it says the Arab Emirates have been too loyal to Hamas and Hezbollah. Hope they change direction. This is confirming to me that he's been really tight with his resources, controlling. That even could mean stealing, but I don't want to go into it because I read this comment. I like to leave the question the way it was. You take it as it resonates, but he's going to be going through some stress here. I definitely feel that his country is going to be going through some change. And there's something he's not being honest about. There's some sort of illusion concerning his homeland. And I think it's going to be changing here on the world stage. All right. Let me go back here because I like reading the comments as they come in. So Saudi Arabia is looking good. And you said that they might get some resources from the Arab Emirates. Interesting. I need to go back to regarding Ireland. I hope you might find some time to read on Michael D. Higgins, who is the president. Let's go to Ireland. I listen to Celtic music. I do. I love Ireland. I actually listen to the Celtic singers that were from Ireland. I can't forget Celtic Thunder, and Celtic Woman. I listen to those 2 bands. Celtic Thunder and Celtic Woman. All right. Yes, let's read about Ireland. Michael D. Higgins, the president of Ireland. Interesting, because I actually have like Christmas Irish music playing here. Celtic Christmas Irish music in the background. President Michael D. Higgins. President Michael D. Higgins. We're done with this deck here. We're going to be going to this other deck. What can you tell me about President Michael D. Higgins of Ireland? What are his intentions for humanity and anything that you can tell us about him for our best and highest good? Oh, he's protecting himself from a lot of wounds. There's a lot in Ireland that is not being revealed or spoken about or known. It appears that there is, and I see this Page of Cups, I'm hearing the word fraud, or this would be the inauthentic, something's not being presented right. His energy is coming out is very protective and wounded. Very protective and wounded. My head's starting to hurt too. What can you tell me about President Michael D. Higgins, who is president of Ireland? I'm seeing like protests, energy, past energy that has been applied to him, pressurized. What can you tell me about the president of Ireland, Spirit? So there's been a lot of pressure on him in the past. However, some of his future energy is coming in as Ace of Swords, looking for truth and disclosure. He's looking for some sort of disclosure that's been hidden. 4 of Swords, truth and disclosure concerning something that's been hidden, concerning a major wound. And I'm not getting this is a wound to him. This is a wound to Ireland. This is a knockdown, drag out wound to Ireland that he's bearing the burden of, and it's happened in the past, and he's trying to bring disclosure concerning some of the injustices that was done to Ireland. But he's kind of caught in the energy of trying to bring out the truth. 3 of Cups, he's looking for some higher vibrational worldwide contracts, deals, partnerships that's going to change the current status of the financial status of his country. So he's currently looking for partnerships. He was greatly wounded. I see like a wounded puppy, like sit down, shut up, go to your kennel, and if you dare peek your head out, that's the energy I'm getting. That's what's been his past energy. And not just the energy of this president, but the energy of like the country of Ireland. Very, very interesting. He's currently looking to make some deals with some people that's going to give him a better run up for his people. And he's looking for some justice concerning the broken contracts and the tight pressure that was placed on Ireland. Okay, we got one more from Ireland. Leo Varadkar. Leo Varadkar, who is their prime minister. What can you tell me about Leo Varadkar, the prime minister of Ireland? What can you tell me about the Prime Minister of Ireland? What are his intentions for humanity, for our best and highest good? He's got a lot going on. You all saw me shuffle these cards, right? You heard the cards flipping. In the same position comes out the Three of Swords, this wound to the land. This Seven of Pentacles, I heard the words, there's a lot going on, but when I look at it and when I see these cards together, the wound to the land, the wound to the land. I don't know what that is. Ace of Swords. So we did get some of the cards from the last deck. Maybe it's a shuffle issue. Let's continue going. Six of Cups, the past wound. Here's a brand new card. The Hierophant. I need clarity on that because that can represent the traditions and structures of the Cabal. And I'm actually seeing the Vatican, I'm seeing the UK. I'm seeing some of the forces of the UK that are not intentionally for the good of humanity. New beginning, freedom. I hear the words freedom. Oh, ace, two aces, Ace of Wands, new energy. Y'all, I think the Prime Minister and the President of Ireland want to be free from any control from the UK. I don't even know if the UK has any control over them, but there's some sort of matrix controlling outside governmental pressure that's on Ireland that does not belong there. It's wounded the energy of the country. It's wounded the people. It's wounded the soul. They're looking for freedom. So we just send them so much support and love to get them the freedom that they truly deserve as a people. The economic freedom, the release from this pressure of being told to go sit in their kennel, the freedom to be themselves. I see that there's a lot of healing here for Ireland, and we just need to help them manifest those vibrations here. I'm definitely getting like the leaders are kind of caught in the struggle, but they wish beyond wish that they could just be free. They could make partnerships like Canada is proposing with different, Saudi Arabia is proposing, different countries. They're seeing different countries here make different deals. And they're like, that should be us. We have resources. We have land. We have the ocean. We're the emerald. Are they called the Emerald Island? We're the green land of the UK. This should be us. And so we just send them that intention that they receive everything they need from the cosmos and the universe and God Almighty to give them the freedom that they desire. Okay. This is so much fun, y'all. You all are amazing. Like, you all know so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we got Ireland, Saudi Arabia, the Arab Emirates. I'm afraid to ask about U.S. leaders. That's so true. Me too. Let's ask about, I don't mind asking about U.S. leaders, but it's kind of refreshing to pull on topics I don't have any knowledge of. That way I can just flow. But if anybody wants to know about U.S. leaders, put it in the chat. Let's ask about Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Union. Ursula von der Leyen. Do we want to use the same deck? I'm going to clear the energy here. Do we want to use the same deck? I'm feeling it doesn't matter here. I just need to shuffle this deck well, and it's a little hard to shuffle. Okay, Ursula Leiden, President of the European Union. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to use the actual world deck that I started pulling cards on. This deck wants to talk about Ursula, President of the European Union. It's a woman, right? We've got the Empress card here, the woman leader, world leader. She's the equivalent of a world leader. We have the Page of Air, and the King of Water. And so the words that are coming to me, I have to be careful here. The Page of Air represents some lying energy, and when partnered with the King of Water, it comes with manipulative energy. So I do hear the words, she's a blank and a blank, meaning pick up the word line, pick up the word manipulate, and fill in the sentence. I am not going to say it on screen because this is all for entertainment purposes only. But according to the cards, the energy is not positive. Interesting that we have the Queen of Fire here. This is the higher vibrational energy, but this is why the deck wanted to come through. Let's go ahead and just pull the cards. This is something inside of her. The Emperor energy. This is the systems and structures of all the nations around her that she's in charge of. This is definitely coming in. What can you tell me about this Queen of Fire that oftentimes, interesting because in this deck, it can represent systems, internet, energy. But let's say, what do you want to tell me about this Queen of Fire? Is this high vibrational energy that she has at her deepest core? No. Five of Water. No. So this deck is coming in, bringing energy that's manipulative and a liar. But I'm not calling her that. I'm just saying that's the energy. The cards are saying, allegedly. The energy is depressive, oppressive. I think she's going through a depression right now, to be honest. I think she's going through a major depression. She's something about her countries that she's over. What can you tell me about this? The system of countries, the European Union. Ace of Fire. And I heard the words, they're asking for change. They're asking for a new energy. Six of Fire, moving away from previous energy. Page of Fire. Okay, so I heard the words, they're tired of S-H-I-T with this Page of Fire. The fakeness, the CGI, the lies, the presentation that's not true. I think some of the countries are calling bullshit on her. She's going through a major depression here. Yeah. It's kind of sad. I don't want to tap into the energy of being sad, but I think she's going through a major depression here. We just, what can you tell me, guides and angels, about how, what can you tell me about this that I need to know? How do we send this? Leaving, okay. So leaving her job. She's being pressured to leave her job. She's being pressured to leave the job. And when I saw this, I'm kind of hearing the words, pray she finds a job that is for her best and highest good. We're just going to leave the intention there. Pray that she finds a job for her best and highest good and the world's best and highest good. And we have the Devil card on the back. That was when I pulled the top, this was the back. Okay, so that's just energy of not very good energy that she's either dealing with or facing right now. It's looking like she's thinking about leaving her job. All right, so we send her love, that she would find the job that's for the world's best and highest good and her best and highest good. Ireland does indeed look wounded if you look on any social media channel. Very interesting that you say that, you and Magnet, because I feel like I have some sort of roots in Ireland. I think my dad was part Irish. And I feel like some of my cultural wounds do come from some of the wounds that happened in Ireland. And I have no clue why. And I just feel that way as well. Would it be possible to read on NATO head Mark Rutte and Russian politician Nikolai Petrosky? Yes, so let's do NATO head Mark Rutte. We're going to go back to this deck. Thank you. What can you tell us, Spirit, about NATO head Mark Rutte? I'm hearing the words, what is he going through? But I want to stay true to my intention of what are his intentions for the good of humanity, or anything else Spirit wants to give us. Anything else Spirit wants to give us. 2 of Cups is coming up again. That kind of pressure from an outside source. What can you tell us about NATO head Mark Rutte? Thank you. All right, we have the World card. So there's some tremendous changes happening in his life. It looks like there's a new job, a new offer, or new opportunity coming in for him. 7 of Cups, there's a lot of pressure. Just look at that card. That card is like everything's being dumped into his consciousness right now. He's under a lot of pressure, a lot of energy, a lot of emotion. Ace of Wands, so we have 2 aces coming in. Ace of Pentacles, which is new opportunities, a new land, new resource. No, this is not resources. This is a new job, and this is a new energy. He's going through a tremendous change, tremendous shift. Okay, now we have the darker governmental matrices coming in, the cabal. So something's changing because of something happening with the dark side of governments. Let's just take a look at this. NATO head Mark Rutte. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What can you tell me? He's being given an offer, which is this opportunity. He's being given an offer. He might possibly not be wanting to take it. 6 of Wands, it's better for him. It's better for humanity if he takes this offer. Knight of Wands. Interesting. The Knight of Wands is, I'm seeing NATO. Does NATO have a military force? I don't know, but I'm seeing military arsenal, military like tanks, jeeps. Maybe he's being asked to move to another job where he will be in charge of some sort of military leadership. It's better for him. It's better for humanity with this 6 of Wands. It's much better if he leaves this position and takes another job, but he's resisting it. King of Cups. What can you tell me about the King of Cups with NATO head Mark? He's trying to manipulate something and like push something his way. 9 of Wands, protecting himself, protecting his job. 7 of Swords. I think he's been involved in not fully telling the truth, and he's in a difficult situation. He could be being investigated for something, and certain countries or nations are asking him to resign, and he doesn't want to, but they're saying, you need to go take this job over here where you're going to be much safer, or but there's some sort of information he has that he did not do good by. That's all I know. He did not do good by some information that he withheld, or he played with, or he manipulated it. And he's now in a very difficult position. He's being given an offer to leave, and he's resisting it. But if he does take a position away from NATO, I do believe that this offer, if it's over some sort of head of state or head of like military, some sort of installation or resources, it's going to be for the better of humanity. So we just set the intention that Mark Rutte takes the job that's for the best for him and for the best for humanity. All right, let's go ahead and look at Russian politician Nikolai Petrosky. Petrosiv. I apologize. Petrosiv. Petrosiv. Russian politician Nikolai Petrosiv. What can you tell me about The Russian politician, Nikolai Petro. Okay, this card flipped out. 6 of Pentacles. Something about finances, balancing finances. Let's get more clarity. Money, resources. What can you tell me? He's got a new beginning. Okay, the Fool card, which is brand new beginning, brand new stepping out into something brand new. And we have the Ace of Cups. Definitely a new opportunity, a new emotional situation is coming in for him. He's been in the past. This is the past energy. He's been in charge of some sort of lack of resources, lack of money, which is, again, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Now we have the 6. So there's some balancing he's trying to do with money. King of Swords. This is a positive card. He wants truth. He wants legal action. He wants authentic financial integrity. The Magician card. He's ready to make it happen. He is ready to bring in some financial balance to Russia, to the people of Russia. He wants the good of Russia. And he's powerful. He's going to be given everything he needs to make it happen. Are his intentions pure for the good service of humanity? Wheel of Fortune, going through another a tremendous change, a shift. The Empress card, he's concerned about his motherland, higher self. He wants authentic protection, legal documents. He wants things in order financially for Russia. He's really concerned about Russia. He really doesn't care about the rest of the world. Allegedly. He just wants what's right for Russia and finances in Russia. Okay. I hope it doesn't seem too, I think you would say anal or bad to ask about Chinese head Xi Jinping and 2 figures from Japan. No, I don't think it's bad to ask it. Banal. Maybe I read the word wrong. I hope it doesn't seem too bad to ask about China's head Xi Jinping. 2 figures from Japan. I don't think so, especially if we do just the intentions of the good of humanity. But I can't use that deck. I need to use this deck. Okay, can we tap into the energy of Xi Jinping from China, please? What are his intentions for the good of humanity? And anything else you could tell us about him? I'm seeing right now, like, it's like a Buddha figure, but it's a Chinese Buddha figure. 5 of Earth, 2 of Air, King of Earth. Okay, so right now he's coming up as the king, the leader of China, but the finances of China are being greatly blocked, hindered, repressed. He is concerned about his people. He's concerned, no, let me rephrase that. He's concerned about his economy. I'm sure that means his people, so I don't want to say anything, but he is concerned about his economy, the economy of Russia. Page of Earth. Page of Earth is some low quality deals, not documents, some sort of deals or economic deals that are kind of hurting him, and he's kind of concerned about this. What can you tell me about President Xi Jinping, China's head, Xi Jinping? Jinping. It might be Jinping. Xi Jinping. What can you tell me about this Page of Earth? The situation. I'm getting the feeling that everything he's working on right now is concerning the situation. The Empress card, his land, his motherland. The High Priestess. 9 of Water. Okay. 9 of Water is also the dreams, the wishes, the fulfillment. The High Priestess is secret dreams and wishes for China. He's got a lot of plans for his people. He is trying to fix the economy in China. He's basically only concerned about China right now. He wants them to be okay. He's got some major plans for China. This High Priestess means They're not in the political atmosphere right now. We have the distraction card. Let's say that. It's the devil card, but it's the distraction card. So these plans, these secretive plans, are these plans, let's just ask, are the plans President Xi has for China for the good of humanity? Four of Swords, secret. We've got two secret cards. Nine of Swords, he's stressed out, a difficult position. I'm hearing the words blackmail. He's got good plans, it seems like, but there's a lot of some sort of secretness behind the scenes that's not good. Something this and I don't want to pull out any political party names that are even in China, but what can you tell me? Okay, this is good. This is the Page of Swords, though. This is the lies and deception. However, we do have the Queen of Wands, which is intuition, high vibration intentions, Nine of Swords. And unfortunately, allegedly, if Xi Jinping wants to take his nation to where he desires them to be in freedom, he might have to use military force, because this is so entrenched. This negative energy that's put him in a very difficult position and is actually squeezing the country of money is very negative energy. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not an advocate for any kind of conflict, but this just seems to be, I'm also feeling a little sick to my stomach, a little grief in my heart. He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to take military action on his own. I hear the words on his own people, on the forces that are working against the good of China. But I do believe his intentions are at least semi-pure for the good of China. I do believe he has some good dreams, but he's not able to bring them to pass as of yet. Okay, Emperor Naruhito. Japan. I've been to South Korea. I love South Korea. I would love to go to Japan. Emperor Naruhito. I probably shouldn't try to speak the language. Emperor Naruhito from Japan. Okay, a lot of transformation going through Japan, going through Emperor of Japan here. Country's going through tremendous transformation. I'm getting a good vibe, though, with this card. Not because the card is naturally high vibrational, but because it's just, I'm feeling some good energy. What can you tell me about Emperor Naruhito? Page of Fire, Four of Fire, Four of Air. A lot of secrets, a lot that's not being told. We're getting some either CGI propaganda, media propaganda, some kind of underground dealings. Yeah, some underground dealings, underground structures. It's going through a tremendous transformation. I'm not getting any particular energy for the Emperor of Naruhito. This, interesting. I'm just getting the energy from here, like he's a projection of a reality that people see. I'm not saying he doesn't exist. I'm not going to go there. But something's being projected about him that's not real. Can we just leave it there? Something's being projected on the media scale that's not completely true. We're getting the underground cards. For those of you who know, you know, but there might be some underground beings in charge of Japan. Okay, we're just going to just stop there. We're just going to stop there. We are on YouTube. Okay. Something about the desire for Japan. What can you tell me, Spirit? 10 of Earth, the people. They're tired. They're fed up. But they're getting some cosmic divine support. So far, this card has not come up at all. This is the spirit guides over Japan. This is the ascended ones who have ascended and are guarding and watching over and overseeing the spiritual atmosphere of Japan. This is any ascended masters that have ascended and that are watching over it. They've heard the people's cries, the people's prayers. They're going to assist Japan. As for specific emperor, I'm not getting any specific leadership there. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. That's just not what I'm getting. And then there's one more. Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba. Shigeru Ishiba. What can you tell me? I'm assuming that's the Prime Minister of Japan. Yes, from Japan. Emperor and Prime Minister. Shigeru Ishiba. What can you tell me about the Prime Minister of Japan? Six of Fire. Okay, I heard the words Six of Fire and then the Queen of Earth. With this message, he's left the country. He's left the country. He wants to leave the country. We're getting the matrix, the system, that once again, some of this projected reality that's not being clear, not being authentic. Six of Earth for financial reasons. Okay. So the Prime Minister seems to have taken some of the gold or the resources of Japan, left the country, and is trying to make some partnerships with Japan and other countries. Now, when I say taking the gold or taking the resources, I don't mean stolen. I'm just saying like he's kind of got in possession of this and he's kind of like traveling or he's gone somewhere to like try to make business deals for Japan. Is his intentions pure? Are his intentions high vibrational? Are they for the good of humanity or his people? I'm definitely getting a figure here. Definitely getting it. A new beginning, high vibrational. He's got the military on his side. He's got the documents in order, and he is high vibrational. He's looking to launch a new Japan. The Prime Minister is, I keep wanting to say the word badass. He's trying to launch something for his country, for the good of humanity, for the good of his people. Okay, it says, please tell us about the future of Ukraine's Prime Minister, Yulia Tymoshenko, and the current politician, Kyra Rudik. Some suspect that the second is being groomed as a future president or prime minister. It's interesting because I did a reading on the future president, prime minister of Ukraine a while ago on my channel. I got a woman's energy. I don't know if that's a woman at all, current politician Kyra, but I got a high vibrational woman, was ordained by the universe, by God, to come in. So we can definitely ask to see. Yeah, you all. Someone says, glad to see. Shauna says, glad to see you're reading on some Asian leaders too. I'm a Sagittarius energy. That's everything foreign and domestic from the big picture. I love world travel. Like, this makes me so happy to tap into the energy of other world leaders. Okay, let's go ahead and see Prime Minister Yulia. I'm just going to do current politician. It's okay because I'm going through a lot of energy and I need to get off of here soon because pulling on this is really heavy. My back's hurting. So let's go ahead and do current politician Kyra Rudik. And then we'll also do on some of the South Korean prime minister as well. And we'll do another reading again, either in 2 weeks for world leaders or next month, definitely. So first, let's go ahead and do Kyra Rudik. Really curious about this politician, Kyra Rudik. What can you tell us about Kyra Rudik? Ukrainian politician. What can you tell us? Okay, Is she a military leader? Has she ever served in the military or some sort of intelligence with Ukraine? I don't know if you know that, but that's kind of the sense I'm getting. She's coming in as a high vibrational woman or a high vibrational person. I'm assuming it's a woman, but I'm not sure. Kyra in another language could be anything. So it's definitely, though, someone who's been involved with some sort of intelligence, military, or some sort of work in wanting to be in that kind of work. This is a Queen of Fire here, which is high vibrational. She does Fool card. This is in the past position, and the Fool card means a brand spanking new position beginning. And this is in the past energy, so this is saying, I have to be honest, the position has already opened up. Wherever she's going, or he or she's going, the position is opened up. But the current position is a very, very negative position that they're in. So they might be trapped in something. Ace of Fire, new energy. We have authentic high vibrational energy and new energy coming in to go into a new position. But where they are is a very horrible position that they're in. And I don't mean horrible like they shouldn't be in it. It's almost like they're kind of surrounded by negative energy. Where that person is, Kyra is a woman, blonde too, if that helps. Yes. She's coming up as a very high vibrational woman, but she's in a very negative, tight spot. Like a lot of dark, I don't want to say entities, but that's, there's a lot of darkness around her, like trying to keep her from birthing into who she's called to be. She has tremendous energy. Can you just continue? Tremendous, powerful energy. She does public speaking and supports the troops and is fluent in English. She's a professional politician, but is very positive. She's very active. So this here then is just, I'm not sure what this energy is. Messenger of air, we can pull on it, but there's definitely something. Maybe it's because she supports the military that this energy came in. And so she's kind of, that kind of energy is her running up what people are supporting her. Queen of Earth. She loves her country. She loves her country. What are her intentions for humanity? Intentions for humanity. She wants to be president of Ukraine. Messenger of water. Once again, the systems and structures. She wants to transform the systems of Ukraine by being their president. This is amazing. I sent her that she would receive what's best for her and her people. I just set that intention there. Glad to see you're reading on some Asian leaders too. Can we please have a look at Yoon Suk Yeol, South Korean's prime minister, whose powers are currently suspended? But aren't they the ones put in during the, and I don't mean this to be political at all, but during the Obama administration, I went to South Korea during the Obama administration, and the people, now I don't know if it was just because of the people I was with, we were doing English classes and missions type work, and the people, well, the person that was there, the pastor, said that a lot of people are afraid of the new prime minister because they were doing talks with China and North Korea. And that's just the gossip that we picked up around there. We were actually on the subway, and the news come off across the subway television screens of like, yeah, bombs are going across. They're being bombed. So-and-so's bombing across the DMZ. And of course, we didn't tell, all of our families back home. And we looked at them and said, are we in danger? We looked at the people, the Koreans, and they're like, are we? It's like, oh, no, it happens all the time. It's like, oh, geez. We need to bring peace to the world. We need to ascend. So let's take a look now at, Shauna says, call in Athena energy. I lost my name. South Korea's Prime Minister, Yoon Suk Yeol. What can you tell me about Yoon Suk Yeol? Now, I don't know if this is the same one that was during the Obama administration at all. I don't know. It could have been totally, geez, that was a long time ago. But let's just look at Yoon Suk Yeol. Current, but suspended Prime Minister of South Korea. Cards are falling out. 10 of Earth. Hanged Man. The people did it. The people suspended her. They put her in this upside down, difficult position. The people said no. The people love, this is my civilization card. This is a card of harmony, people wanting to live in harmony. The state, the people, they blocked her. Suspension here. The cards are right on. Empress. They're looking for a leader who's going to take care of the people, the resources, the economy of Korea. So what is this prime minister's intention? We know that the people don't agree with her. She's being forced to resign. I think she's even looking to resign. I'm getting that she's angry. What can you tell us about her intentions for humanity? Page of Fire, Messenger of Water, and Transformation. This Page of Fire is the low quality media presence. So it's looking like the media presence, whether it's legit propaganda or whether it's just there's enough media presence that's forcing her out. There's definitely going to be some enforcement her out to make her somehow resign, as well as there's another piece of Korea. Could be the military, but I'm getting more of some sort of system or structure within Korea that's applying a lot. This could be a political party too. A political party is definitely applying pressure to take her out, gaining authority. I haven't fully read about her intentions, but I guess from what I see with this Three of Fire is she kind of just wants to go and be done with it. That's kind of her intentions. She just kind of wants to leave. I don't think she has any specific intentions for ruling Korea anymore. Okay. OMG, I missed Russia's. Okay, let me go back. I apologize if I miss any of your comments or the names. Okay, South Korea's president. Wow, I really like it when you indicate any off-world support for these leaders. Yeah, that's one of the things I love to ask Spirit about is, are there ascended masters? Are there angels? Are there cosmic beings? Is there any ancestor? Anything that's beyond the veil? You know, we oftentimes think of people beyond the veil helping us, supporting us, but the more you ascend, the more people get, the ascended beings can get energy for entire nations, entire countries, and they could even stay to serve humanity in regard to their nation, to try to get their nation out of war, out of debt, out of political slavery, out of anything. And I have to believe that there are beings out there that love people so much that they want people to ascend as a people group, as a nation, as a civilization. We definitely can get into that more as we go. OMG, I missed Russia's Patrushev, the dark cardinal behind Putin. I'll need to go back and listen to this. I didn't even know. I can't even remember what I said. I can't even remember what I said. Okay, Kyra Roddick is a woman, blonde too. She's very active. Please ask for off-world support for Ukrainian woman. I can't believe. See, I don't always like to do predictions because timelines are different, but the cards were very clear. In the last reading I did about the Ukraine on my channel, it says that there's a woman coming in and she's very good for the people. All right, off-world support for Kyra Roddick. Pull my angel deck. Call in Athena energy. She says, OMG, Athena, bring it on. I'm sure she's backing. especially the woman leaders. To call in Athena energy, I have to turn my music up. I also have to see, with my higher self and my spirit, to see if this is something that y'all asked for it, y'all asked for this. Athena energy. You gonna make me do this? Bring in my Christian background and call in the gods? How does that even mix? I ask for the highest good of love and light, for the protection of Archangel Michael. If you wish for the presence of Athena to fill this chat, to fill this live, I pray that we come in for our best and highest good. Pray that everyone would feel a touch of the power of this divine feminine presence of truth and justice. That the cosmic beings of light would help each person that we have mentioned in this chat to receive the truth, the light, the strength they need to ascend and to be an ascension force for the countries that they are serving. The divine light and divine inspiration would come to the leaders of every country we have mentioned to give them the strength to take down corruption and to bring in truth. We ask for protection upon each leader. Whether their intentions have been good or evil, raise them up. Sharandari karyanda. Shoryandari karyandari karyandara koryanda. What cosmic forces are supporting Kyra Wudiek, Ukrainian politician? Star. Oh my goodness, the star is cosmic energy. Interesting, because this is heavy energy too. This is heavy energy and star energy. So but I'm getting it's a heavy presence, like a bubble. Ace of Cups. This is her previous energy that she's been walking in. Some sort of new beginning is coming to her, some sort of power, some sort of light. She's being offered something here. Oh, okay. So the cosmic beings is getting her the job. They're getting her the job. They're actively working on getting her into position. There are some people like this man that are not recognizing her. They're not seeing the good that she could do for humanity. She is heavily protected. She is heavily guarded by cosmic forces, and they're actually working to produce this offer, to produce this opportunity. And certain people around her are not acknowledging who she is, what she's called to be. That's her current position right now. There's some sort of divine, this can be the higher self card too. There's some sort of secret, divine, ancient, inner knowledge, wisdom, contemplation. What is this hermit energy? I know it's a hermit card, but it means like higher self. Transition. The country isn't ready for her yet. It's got to go through a little bit more changes before they're fully ready for her. The Lovers card, they have to choose her and vote her in. It has to be legal or whatever their process is. And she is going to fix the finances. The finances need to balance out as well. I believe that the finances need to balance out something in the financial, political scheme of things. But she's going to be very, very important in the financial aspect of Ukraine. But the people need to choose her. And so the cosmic forces are working to cause certain key political leaders to notice her, and are also working on producing this opportunity to vote for her. So they're ushering in an election, and they're ushering in awareness of who she is and of her ability to take the country into a better place. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, yes. Oh, some problems with the coup in China, Chinese interference. Not sure what side he's on. Yeah, this is talking going back to the Chinese thing. There was just very messy energy. And I definitely got military activity there. Numerous Ukrainian psychics have predicted a female president, not only after Zelensky's male replacement soon, but then a female next time around. Interesting. I do feel, after seeing the cards and after the last reading and what you all are saying, because I knew nothing about a female. And that's one of the things that I do is I try not to always know much about politics so that I'm not biased. But we send her so much love and light. The coolest part of this reading, thank you for calling and offering support. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you, all of you. This is really inspiring. Thank you so much. This has been amazing. We're going to do it again, hopefully on March 15th. But then we're also going to do the Ascension Lives on Wednesday. Wednesday's evening at about 7 o'clock. I really love y'all's energy. I love seeing the chat and getting your questions. I learned so much from you too. So together in light we rise, sending love, sending light to every politician, every leader, that their higher selves would awaken, that the angels and guides would support them. I think it's time we start manifesting on a world stage, start manifesting on a world scale. We start, hi Richard, the way we start manifesting on a, together, in unity. I don't care what political party we are, what religion we are. It's time just to say whatever's for the world's best and highest ascension and good. Let's do it. Let's bring it in. And if things get messy, we're going to hold light and just hold peace. So I love you. Thank you for today's awesome session. Bless you. Thank you for your work. Richard, got to watch this whole thing. Thank you so much, y'all. You have a great day, and I will see you next Wednesday. Be on the lookout for different videos to trickle through, but definitely next Wednesday live, and then March 15th, we're going to try to do this again. Bye, everyone. Thank you.